Hola. ¿Cómo está? Karen, I thought you said he was Mexican.
Actually, Osito really was born in Mexico.
He's been a Canadian longer than he was ever a Mexican.
That's right, he's forgotten his Spanish.
But after an abusive life, Osito is now a Canadian citizen, thanks to MexPup.
It doesn't matter where the dog's from. If it needs help, then we want to be there to help.
MexPup has helped over 450 dogs find a better life here in Canada. Karen Monroe of Colwood runs MexPup, a non-profit dog rescue organization. It was through MexPup that she came to adopt Bijou.
6 years ago, I was volunteering for a different rescue group before MexPup started, and they had rescued him. He had been found living under a car, starving. Was almost completely hairless, covered in ticks and fleas, and they took care of him, and when he was healthy enough, he came to Canada and I adopted him. And if Bijou hadn't been rescued, he probably wouldn't have lasted another week.
When homeless dogs like Bijou are brought to the attention of Karen, her associate, who lives in Mexico, will get them to a vet, where the dogs are treated for disease, receive their shots, and get spayed or neutered.
You see the condition that dogs have to live in down there, or any country like that. It's hard to turn away. And a big part of it needed to be education and empowering people in Mexico, in Puerto Vallarta, to start caring for the animals there, treating them humanely, getting them spayed and neutered so we can prevent the overpopulation.
Once the dog receives a clean bill of health, Karen links them up with a traveler flying back from Mexico to BC.
We have volunteers that will go to the Puerto Vallarta airport with the dog, all the customs paperwork, everything is done for them. All they have to do is get on the plane with the dog. And then on this end, they're met by volunteers that will pick up the dog.
After arriving here, the dogs stay in foster homes until they get adopted. Adoption fees are $350, but that only covers a portion of Karen's costs. So MexPup is totally reliant on donations, fundraisers, and the help of volunteers.
It's not really what they've gone through because that's in their past. I bring them from their present into the future.
Tricia Douglas has adopted 5 dogs through MexPup. She offers training to other dog adopters and donates a portion of her fee back to MexPup.
The fact that they can overcome such tragedy and still love and trust people after what they've been treated like.
But what about the dogs from here? Don't we have dogs right here who are looking for homes too?
There's a lot of resources to help the dogs here, and we will help dogs here. We have helped dogs here. We've taken in local rescues. We've taken in dogs from the SPCA up in the Northwest Territories that they're having a problem homing. And if I didn't believe people wanted our dogs, then I wouldn't do it. Most of our dogs have homes before they even arrive in Canada. I mean, I look at the 450 dogs that we've rescued now, and I think of they've all been spayed and neutered and found homes. I think of all the puppies that would have been born and their puppies if we weren't doing this.
Still waiting to be adopted, Osito doesn't care if you speak Spanish or not. The only language he understands is love. In Colwood, I'm Dan Kahn.